Hello YouTubers, beer geeks, and beer hounds alike. Bill here, and we're going to do a beer review. This one is by Rogue, and it's called Hazelnut Brown Nectar. Ale with natural hazelnut flavor. This puppy comes in at 5.6% alcohol by volume, 33 IBUs, and it's got a canned on date of 4/18/19, and today is 9/5/19, so it's a little bit on the older side, but brown ales are usually not like a very hop forward type beer, so this one might be good, still good if not better. If it got a little more maltier, it might be a little tastier, so we'll see. I'm gonna swill it just a little bit just to make sure if there's got anything in the bottom there. I've never had this before. That's what the can looks like. I've seen it before, but I just never grabbed for it. But let's see what we got here, ladies and genitalia. I do like me a good beer, or a good brown, every once in a while. Get aggressive on that. So, I got this at, as a single at Total Wine and More for $2. It's very clearly dated on the bottom, which is awesome. Get points for that. I actually reviewed another Rogue beer earlier, and it was called Bat Squatch, and it was freaking awesome. So I'm hoping this is just as good. It's different style. This is like a brown. It's got a medium, real frothy, creamy looking head. Looks pretty good. Really nice looking, kind of a dark brown with a slight ruby tint to it. Last train home. Looks real good in the glass. As you can see, beautiful looking beer. It's got like a slightly ruby reddish tint to it as a dark brown. Looks real good in the glass. Well, so far Rogue's been pretty good. From whatever I've tried, their beers have been not too shabby actually. Yeah, once again, that's what the can looks like. Hazelnut, I do love hazelnut. It's good. It's a good flavor. Let's check it out, man. Let's get aroma on this puppy. Oh yeah, right up front, big time hazelnut notes. It smells really good. Getting like milk, chocolate, and hazelnut. And maybe like a slight toasted malt note. That's pretty much what I got. Let's get a hit. Cheers. Okay, the taste follows the aroma well. It's got a very slight kind of earthy hop note in there on the back end. Very slight nuttiness, but for the most part it's hazelnut. I'm not really picking up the brown nectar. I'm not sure. Hazelnut, I guess that's what they're calling brown nectar. Okay, but I'm getting hazelnut for sure. A slight kind of chocolate note, ribbit, and that slight kind of roasted malt note, and the taste follows the aroma. I'm getting a very slight kind of dark fruit note in there. It is a little thin, a little watery, but that's to be expected for a beer that's only like 5.5%, whatever I said earlier. I can't read it. Yeah, it's like 5.6, I think is what I said. But anyways, it's a very lighter, yeah, 5.6. It's a lighter ABV beer, so it's not going to have like a heavy body and a lot of richness to it. It's a little watery because it's a little light on the alcohol. But with that said, it's holding good, really good head retention. It's got really good flavor. Hazelnut, slight nuttiness, slight roasted malt note. Not so much the dark fruit note though. Pretty much just those three. Let's swill it one more time, we'll wrap it up. Cheers. The aroma's slightly better than the sip. With that said, this would actually be a very good session beer or a transitional beer for someone that wants to get into some darker type stuff or craft beer in general. This would be a good start. It's holding good head retention, a little bit of lacing on the glass. It's pretty well made beer. It's pretty tasty. Would I buy a 6-pack of this? Probably not, because it's a little light for me. But for a beginner or someone that's wanting to try a brown for the first time, this might be pretty good. Yeah, it tastes like hazelnut beer. It's pretty tasty. I'm into hazelnut. I love it. Tastes good. It's good taste and flavor. On a scale of 1 to 5 stars, I'm going to give this puppy 4 stars out of 5. It's pretty damn tasty for a lighter ABV beer. I'll have the description of this in the description section at the bottom of the video there. And 4 stars out of 5, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. So we'll catch you later. See ya.